everyone, and welcome to another episode of It's News to Me. I'm your host, Anastasia Gilardi. Today we'll be highlighting the important news and events happening worldwide, nationwide, and right here in our community. After the biggest comeback and first overtime in Super Bowl history, the New England Patriots defeated the Atlanta Falcons 34-28. By the half, the Patriots were down 21-3, and just as the game resumed in the third quarter, the Falcons returned with another touchdown, putting the score at 28-3. Brady and his offense went down the field to score their first touchdown during that quarter and successful two-point conversion. The Patriots continued to fight their way back on the scoreboard, forcing the game into overtime. Shocking the entire nation, New England managed to pull out their fifth Super Bowl victory in franchise history. After Pence's tie-breaking decision in Senate to appoint Betsy DeVos for Educational Secretary, Trump's cabinet has come under fire once again during a congressional debate on the appointment of Alabama Senator Jeff Sessions for Attorney General. The Senate's rebuke of Massachusetts Democrat Elizabeth Warren came after the senator read a letter from 30 years ago by Coretta Scott King opposing the nomination of Jeff Sessions for a federal judgeship. Reading from King's letter to members of the Senate Judiciary Committee in 1986, Warren said, "Mr. Sessions has used the awesome power of his office to chill the free exercise of the vote by black citizens in the district he now seeks to serve as federal judge." Republicans cried foul play, charging that Warren violated Senate rules about impugning other senators. Backlash in the silencing of Warren noted that the apparent hypocrisy that Warren's male colleagues were able to read from the letter without interruption. Warren was forbidden from participating in the rest of the floor debate over Sessions' nomination ahead of the confirmation vote later Wednesday, allowing the appointment of Sessions as Attorney General. Now here's the board brief with Brad Newkirk.
I'm Brad Newkirk. I'm the Chief Academic Officer for Batavia Public Schools, and I'm here today to talk to you about Kindergarten Preview. And although we're just halfway through this school year, we are planning to welcome the class of 2030, our new kindergartners next year. And the start of that process is our Kindergarten Preview, which this year will be held on March 2nd. During March 2nd, those students who are 5 years of age before September 1st will be welcomed to our Kindergarten Preview. This is an opportunity for students to get to know their teacher, to visit their school, and start that transition process from home or daycare to the public school system. And we really welcome our students. This is an opportunity for us to get to start to know them, know what they're like and what their needs are, so that we can plan for their education from day one of next school year. Next school year, the school year of 2017-2018, is an exciting year, and we want those students who are 5 years of age or more to join us in our kindergarten program. Batavia runs a half-day kindergarten program that offers students a comprehensive view of their subjects. It also offers them a taste of all of the special areas that enrich their school experience. To register for the Kindergarten Preview, please visit bps101.net. Under our Programs tab, you'll see Kindergarten. There's an opportunity for you to register your child for the Kindergarten Preview on March 2nd, and the time that would be most convenient for your family. After registering, you'll receive a confirmation email with the time and date of your Kindergarten Preview session. During Preview, you'll get to meet the teacher, the principal, enter the school, and see the classroom where learning will take place. Your child will engage with other students and with the teacher, and this is an opportunity for us as the staff and for you as the parent to see how those interactions take place. It's a great experience and begins that transition for everybody. So again, please join us on March 2nd during the Kindergarten Preview this year. If you know somebody who has a kindergarten age student, please encourage them to register for these sessions as well. Thank you. Take care.
On Tuesday, February 7th at approximately 1:26 p.m., the South Elgin Police Department, along with their fire department, responded to a crash at the intersection of Randall and Silver Glen Road for a reported accident with injuries. When officers arrived, there was one male subject trapped inside the car that had crashed into an electric pole. The fire department was able to extricate the person from the car, who was then identified as 20-year-old St. Charles resident Austin R. King. He was taken to Present St. Joseph Hospital in Elgin in critical condition. King died later on from his injuries. Preliminary investigation revealed the driver lost control of his 2006 Lexus and struck a ComEd electric pole. The cause of death is said to be blunt force trauma, according to the Kane County Coroner's Office. Around noon on Friday, February 3rd, 12-year-old Henry Semder was brutally assaulted by a classmate at Kenyonwood Middle School in South Elgin. The student was allegedly attacked and brought to the ground after bumping into another student in a second-floor hallway. Henry was taken to Advocate Lutheran General Hospital in Park Ridge, where doctors placed him in a medically induced coma as they treated him for a head injury and facial fractures. While Henry recovered in the hospital, students in the area arranged for Henry's Spirit Week to be held at their local schools to honor him, and Cubs first baseman Anthony Rizzo invited the avid Cubs fan to join the team at batting practice as well as the game this season. On Wednesday, February 8th, Henry was able to return home with his family. Currently, the Kane County State's Attorney's Office said they are investigating the incident, but there is no words on any charges. The school district also claims to be conducting a disciplinary investigation. Now let's check it out with Michelle Martzell.
Hello, I'm Michelle Martzell, Promotional Services Manager here at Batavia Public Library. The library will host Chip in Batavia's 4th annual prom dress giveaway on Saturday, February 18th from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. Area high school students are invited to try on dresses at the library and take a dress home, free of charge. There will be more than 300 dresses to choose from. For more information, please visit chipinbatavia.org. Winter Library Club for families and Winter Reading Club for high school students and adults continue through February 28th. You still have time to participate, so come to the library and get started. Adults and high school students can pick up a reading log at the reference desk, and families can register at the Youth Services desk. One of the special events for families during Winter Library Club is a performance of Hansel and Gretel by the Improv Playhouse in Libertyville. This musical version of the classic fairy tale features a hard-working carpenter, his 2 adventurous children, and a zany witch. Hansel and Gretel will be presented Saturday, February 25th at 11 a.m. in the Founders Room. Doors open at 10:45. Registration is not required. The Bobby Darin Tribute Show at 2 p.m. on February 26th features singers Ron and Sandy. Please register for the Sundays on Stage program online or by calling the reference desk. Sundays on Stage is sponsored by the Batavia Public Library Foundation. Please visit the library's online calendar to find additional programs for children, teens, and adults, as well as a schedule of computer classes for adults. I'm Michelle Martzell, and I hope to see you at the library.
Sunday, February 12, 2017, will mark the birthday of America's 16th President, Abraham Lincoln, and the state will recognize the holiday on Monday, the 13th, where, as usual, most state and local government buildings will be closed. This time of the year is a good time to remember that although there are much fewer than in Salem or Springfield, Lincoln has some very good connections around here in Kane County, too. Located in Batavia are both Bellevue Place and the Depot Museum. Bellevue Place, while originally established as a private high school, became a sanitarium in 1867. In 1875, a Chicago court deemed that Mrs. Mary Todd Lincoln, Abe's wife, had behaved irrationally. It was ordered that she be placed in a mental hospital. She was brought by her son to Bellevue Place Sanitarium in Batavia, where she had a very well-documented stay for about 3 months. The actual bed and dresser used by Mrs. Mary Todd Lincoln is housed in the Depot Museum in downtown Batavia. John Farnsworth is considered one of St. Charles' most prominent historical figures, serving as a congressional representative since 1856. In 1860, he left office to lead Civil War efforts in Illinois and was later assigned colonel of the 8th Illinois Cavalry. He left the military in 1863 to resume his office, all the while developing a closer friendship with President Lincoln. Farnsworth was at Lincoln's bedside when he passed. Lincoln also has connections in Aurora, Elgin, and Geneva, keeping the former president's roots in Kane County exceptionally strong. Now let's go to the park bench with Katie Drum.
Hi Hi there, I'm Katie Drum, Marketing and Sponsorship Coordinator for the Batavia Park District, and welcome to the Park Bench. I'm bringing you Park District news today from beautiful Shannon Hall. And so did you or someone you know recently get engaged? Well, then don't let the stress of wedding planning get you down. You can attend our second annual bridal showcase on Saturday, February 25th, and let all our quality vendors help plan your big day. You can learn about a number of local services, including photography, caterers, florists, and more. And the first 50 brides are going to receive a complimentary tote bag. The bridal showcase is being held here at historic Shannon Hall from 9 a.m. to noon, and best of all, it is free. Speaking of Shannon Hall, it is truly one of the special gems here in the Park District. This historic church has been home to hundreds of wedding ceremonies, receptions, anniversaries, birthdays, and more. So come take a look for yourself and see why this building's interior and exterior evoke love at first sight. You can contact 630-406-5282 for more details and to schedule a tour. And although it is still winter, this is the perfect time of the year to think warm thoughts and pick up your Hall Quarry Beach season pass. Passes are discounted now through May 26th, and the first 100 households receive a free gift from the district. And also new this year, season pass holders will get to exclusively enter the quarry at 11:30 a.m., 30 minutes earlier than daily admission attendees. It's a great way to reserve your favorite spot in the sun and then soak in all of the summer. You can visit bataviaparks.org for rates and more information. And you have cabin fever like we all do. Well, we've got your park prescription right here, and we're happy to announce our Spring Fun Guide will be delivered the week of February 20th. We do have some new programs we're excited to roll out, like our pet birthday potties. You can now celebrate your furry friend's birthday with the Batavia Park District. Birthday party coordinators will lead interactive indoor and outdoor exercises, provide treats, pack walks, and more. You can contact Brittany Bruno at 630-879-5235 for more information. And also don't forget to save the date for the 9th annual Green Night at the Movies on Saturday, March 11th. It's located at City Hall Council Chambers and provided by the Batavia Environmental Commission with the support of the Batavia Park District. They are providing an evening of free entertainment, a green-themed movie, free popcorn and drink, and for those that bring a reusable cup and bowl. And also a lively discussion about the movie topic afterwards. And this year's movie is Wisdom to Survive. For more information, you can visit the Batavia Environmental Commission's Facebook page. If you have any other questions about upcoming events and opportunities at the Park District, be sure to visit our website at bataviaparks.org, or you can follow us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and more for other fun Park District information. Other than that, we'll see you next time on the Park Bench.
Iran has stepped up their war of words with the United States, with an influential advisor to their supreme leader threatening to the Trump administration with dark days to come in the case of a military attack on his country. In the past week, the U.S. has now imposed sanctions on Iran over the missile test. Relations between the two countries have deteriorated since Trump took office mid-January, while promising a more aggressive line on what he views as Iranian belligerence toward interests in the allies of the U.S. Last week, Michael Flynn, U.S. National Security Advisor, accused Iran of violating a UN Security Council resolution, which calls Iran out on not being able to test missiles capable of delivering a nuclear weapon. Iran has confirmed it has tested a ballistic missile, but denied it was a breach of a 2015 nuclear deal with world powers or UN resolutions. Trump said that Iran was playing with fire after the country dismissed his warnings over the missile test as unfounded and provocative. In a post on Twitter, Trump said his administration would not be as, quote, kind to Iran as the government of his predecessor, Barack Obama. Asked by a reporter if military action was a possibility, Trump said, "Nothing is off the table." That's all we have for today, everyone. Thanks again for tuning in to another episode of It's News to Me. Most of our programming is available online at mybatv.com or on YouTube under the username BATV1017. Be sure to like our Facebook page to stay up to date on the station's current happenings. Thanks again for watching. I'm Anastasia Gilardi, and that's News to Me.
Hey, that's news to me.